Hey everyone, I hope everyone is having a good weekend so far. I wanted to continue the mystical experiences little series thing. Today is going to be primarily Ezekiel and Daniel. Obviously both of those are way too much to really go into detail, so I'm kind of going to cover them as just a general thing. For those who have read or do currently study Ezekiel and even Daniel when it comes to eschatology, specifically Ezekiel right now, it's clear that the majority of the book is a vision or a series of visions and dreams that he has that the Father gives him. And a lot of it is actually still steeped. It's still in a lot of mystery, even though there is certain people out there who have dove into the possibilities of it, including some who believe that Ezekiel's wheel is a form of the zodiac, or what God refers to in Job as the Mazzaroth, which is basically the same thing. If you actually go to the translation to the original Greek, Mazzaroth does mean zodiac, and in Hebrew even there are some other translations for it that do tie right back in with that. And I'm in the middle of a study regarding that for the Deeper Seekers Patreon tier, and I'm looking into that and trying to come from obviously a biblical perspective of that to see if it ties in with a lot of stuff that we see in our everyday life and whatnot. But when it comes to Ezekiel and Daniel, and with Daniel, there are times whenever he gets visited by one of God's angels, and the angel said that his prayer in question had been heard from the very beginning, but it took him days to get there because of the principality that in that other country. And whenever he said Prince of Persia, he's not talking about an actual physical prince. He's actually talking about the principality that basically controls that area, that region, which is referred to, that's actually covered in Genesis 11 and also Deuteronomy 32. But Ezekiel and Daniel, both of them had those visions, had those dreams. And both of those are mystical experiences because, they're spiritual. The spiritual is the mystical. And we have a lot of eschatological things in Daniel. We know that Daniel fasted for 21 days. We even have a specific fast named after Daniel for that fast that he did whenever he was trying to get that answer. So for those who actually don't believe that dreams and visions are mystical, anything that's spiritual is mystical. And that's why it's kind of steeped in the mystery, which is a core word of mystic or mystical, mystery, and Paul talks about that in I think either 1st or 2nd Corinthians. I'm not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I encourage everyone to read through Daniel and read through Ezekiel and ask the Father to kind of reveal something new to you as you step into this new idea of mystical or spiritual experiences. And for those who are wondering, the focus of mystical or spiritual experiences, for the power or whatever, shouldn't be our focus. I'm just trying to show people that having these experiences should be normal for for Christians, for the lifestyle of Christianity. Paul himself said that we should pursue the prophetic, and so that right there tells us that not like these days, since the Holy Spirit came and is now dwelling inside of us, versus in the Old Testament where the Holy Spirit would only rest on top of people so that they could function. It's now Holy Spirit is now inside of us, so that enables us to be able to experience all these things that the Old Testament people did not have access to. And so again, basically, seek ye first the kingdom. So basically, we're seeking God, we're seeking the kingdom, and then as we seek Him, all these experiences will come from that. Hope this brought a different perspective for everyone, and don't think that you have to be a Patreon to share or send a mystical experience to me, to share an experience to me. You don't have to. I welcome it from everyone. But I hope everyone has a good weekend, and everyone take care. Thank you for taking the time and watching this video. I want to encourage you to like and subscribe to this channel to help boost the ratings, and prayerfully consider supporting this channel. I personally believe that God is rising up the smaller ministries to do a big job in His kingdom, and this is not possible without support from His children, us. If you would, go to my website, www.thegothicmystic.com. There you'll find a variety of videos, my blog, services I offer, and ways to support. Again, thank you for your time.